All the links you need to join my chat or take action on the course or the mentorship are here. Otherwise, click that Twitter link to private message me. How's it going, everyone? I'm back with another Vaiot update. This was recommended by James a few weeks ago. So thank you, James, for showing us this crazy 100x gem. I do believe that this is one of those 100x gems. I could be totally wrong. Just that when we were looking at bull market targets previously, if we would just go from this high point, please correct me if this is not the true top, but I can only go off what I'm seeing at the moment. There's not many Vaiot charts, so please let me know, is KuCoin the wrong one to be using? Or when you go on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, what is actually the highest price over here? For me, it's about $4, so I can only go off what I'm seeing. But down here at not even 1 cent, half of 1 cent. So this literally went down minus 99%. But if we're looking at an 8 cent valuation at the moment, and us just returning back to where we were, there you go, a 50x, guys. What on earth on this planet? A 50x just to the high. And then we can see very soon after the first conservative target is, there we go. It's not going to happen, is it? So the 100, well, it's actually suggesting that it should happen because it's the first conservative target, but is actually saying that this is a 300x project from current price today, but about a 100x would be somewhere about here at about $8, wouldn't it? So that's what we're seeing for Vaiot going forward. Technically speaking, it should actually do more than that and go up 300 times from current price, but we need to really see it. If you don't know what it is, AI, you can set it to task. It will do it for you. So go check it out. Go check out the website. I've already made a video on it, so I'll link it somewhere in the top right corner, or at the end of this video. It will give you an option if you want to go ahead and watch it. But I left you guys off with this range. We're still at the low of the range. I think, of course, during the last few in the last update, we were somewhere over there. Luckily enough, I drew out this range, and you can see that you're bouncing off of that support, which I left for you guys many weeks ago, maybe even a month ago now. So it's very nice to see that all the way a month later, we're actually holding this support still. So on the loss of this, there are, of course, targets to the downside. I can use fibs to actually help me with those targets. So going forward, we can see that there was a lot of volatility within this range. It kept on breaking out, faking out, came back to the high, and of course went back to the low and actually lost the low, then reclaimed it, and then broke the high. Funny how it works, isn't it? It's actually very annoying when it does stuff like that, because it's losing the low, saying that now this is a downtrend, then it's like, haha, no, we're actually reclaiming it now, and we're going to go ahead and break the resistance, which we kept on failing to break now on the first go at trying. And then look at the pump after the break of the 236 fib. It pumped over 10 times, 11, 12 times it pumped over. So very nice to see that this is a project that's already got going within this bear or early stages of the bull market. If we were to dump off significantly now, although we pretty much have already dumped 70%, of course, this can get ugly, guys, just simply because it's a very small coin market cap wise. You can still come down to here. I know that would be already from current price another 50 to 70%, which would mean that from the top here, you could be dumping anywhere between 87 and 90%. That would be awful if we're dumping that low from the top, but this is something that is just part and parcel of crypto, especially if you are hunting for these 100x gems, guys. For me, what I was doing in the last bull market and what I suggest to all my students, make sure you become a student. It's currently discounted. Not only that, when you become a student, you get my Discord group chat completely for free for the first 3 months. After that, all past students get my chat at a 50% rate until my chat is closed, and it's not closing anytime soon. I've just opened it to the public, in fact, in the last month. So if you're part of the public that's not a student and wants to join, you heard about all those links at the beginning of the video. Just, you can find them below. My link tree is in the pinned comment section below or in the description. So just click those links. You can either just go over to my Twitter. All the links are there, so you can find my Twitter to private message me to hear more about the group chat, to hear more about the discounts on the course, and the one-to-one mentorship is going to help you become a self-sufficient trader, someone that is of my level. You have all the things all the information that I go off of. So if you want to have that, you know what to do. If we're looking at this key level of support and it is going to be lost, if it is going to be lost, then we're looking at these key levels, the 0.5 and the 618. which I've just shown you. It doesn't necessarily have to go there. It depends on the momentum of this trend. But to be honest, guys, after such a rally, I would expect at least the 382 fib being held. That is actually, in fact, below this. But as we are underneath the 20 weekly EMA, this is what price is actually suggesting. If Bitcoin were to go up, then we're going to continue up. At the moment, I can only go off what we're seeing, and when I'm using the fibs, it does show that it's very overextended. But at the same time, we're still holding this green area of support. So by maintaining that, it's going to give us chances of reclaiming the 20, which would then send us to the 55, which is a 43% move. So that would be nice to trade if it were to come. But a lot of the altcoins do not look good at the moment. When we're looking at the weekly time frame. I'm going to scale down to the daily, see what actually happened within yesterday's FOMC meeting, and we can see that during the last few weeks we've been going down. Even if we were just looking at the last week, we've been going down. The beginning of May is here. So yeah, this was the last couple of weeks essentially. So in this downtrend, even the last few months downtrend, but with yesterday's candle specifically, we were dumping quite significantly. I think it closed at a -5%, but let's see how low it actually went. You see, we went down 14% in yesterday's daily candle. Just in time for the FOMC meeting, it started climbing back up. Bitcoin eventually decided it wanted to go up because during the meeting, it created its own little range during the meeting where it was pumping, dumping, and eventually decided it's going to continue up. So that's why we saw Vaiot over here reclaiming this key level of support after testing the lower one. Luckily enough, both of these levels were already marked out for you a month ago when I did make this video. So if you appreciate that, leave a like. That's pretty much it for today's update. While we're here, we've got chances of breaking above the 20, heading to the 55. On the break of the 55, we're heading back up to our range high, and that would be a pump of 45%. to about 200% if it were to get past the 55, but this acts as a second brick wall layer of resistance. So in actual fact, if we pump to it, it should dump off from there. We can see it even failed to reach those locations multiple times, and that's why we've resulted in dumping back down to key levels of support. While we hold these key levels, we have to say great opportunity for long-term investments, but this can quickly change. We react on the channel. Any weekly close below this, we're then going to say the opposite. This is not good. This is going to now continue lower, in which we're going to get greater opportunities to buy lower. So in turn, yes, your money will go down, but you're also going to be able to profit more if it were to come down lower, because it'll give you further gains. So it wouldn't be 100x at an 8-cent valuation. Let's say we now do dump about 55% to 3.5 cent. I'm going to call it 3.5 cent. I just find it easier. So if we were to come down to 3.5 cent, then we only need a $3.50 valuation for a 100x, and that's not even back up to the high. So look over here. We're almost there. We're almost there. There we go. Boom. So there you go. Just over 100x. So there you go. If it were to dump, this is actually great, in fact, but we're still looking at a 100x even from current price. In actual fact, it's calling for 300. I'm not. The fibs are. To be honest, we should listen to the fibs. But yeah, I want you guys, as I said in the beginning of the video, to let me know if this is the true top. Are there any other charts with more data? That would be nice to know. Thank you guys.